Today we are learning multiplication as repeated addition. So two things you need to know is that when we talk about equal groups of objects, we mean that they contain the same number. So if they're equal groups, you would have 3 and I would have 3. It's the same number. Multiplication is when you join these equal groups together to find a total. So in our problem here, I have two groups. And I'm going to count how many are in each group. So 1, 2, 3. So there's 3 in this group, and there's 1, 2, 3 in this group. So I have equal groups here. And I know they're equal groups because they both have the same number. So one way to find the total of this is I can add. I can add 3 from this one and 3 from this one. So 3 plus 3, and that's going to equal 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to equal 6. So 3 plus 3 equals 6. But I can also do multiplication because I have equal groups. So what we do first is the number of groups. How many groups do I have? I have one group and I have two groups. So I have two groups, and then I want to write how many are in each group. So I have 3 that are in each group, so it will be 3. And so 2 times 3 is going to give me the same answer. It's going to be 6 because I can do it as repeated addition or I can do it as multiplication. So doing another problem, this one will be a little bit more difficult, but I'm going to start by doing my repeated addition. So the first thing I need to figure out is how many I have in each group. What are my equal groups? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I have 5 in this group, I know they are equal groups, so that means I'm going to have 5 in each group. So I can come up here and I can do 5 plus 5 plus 5. Okay? And I can do this, I can add these up pretty easily by just counting by 5s because they're all 5s. So 5, 10, 15. So this is going to be 15. So now that we've done our repeated addition, let's do our multiplication. So remember, this first number here is the number of groups. That's important to know. So the number of groups, there's 1 group, 2 group, 3 group. What I'm doing is counting my big circles here. I'm going to square them just to differentiate them. So I have 1, 2, 3 groups. So 3 groups. And how many are in each group? Well, we've already figured that out. There are 5 in each group. And then just like we did up here, I knew that 3 plus 3 equals 6, so I knew that 2 times 3 equals 6. It's the same thing here. I've already solved my answer using the repeated addition, so 3 times 5 equals 15.